Why not leave? A real warrior never quits.
Watch me!
Yeah.
Hello everyone, how are you doing?
Okay.
How was your day? My name is Eric. Oh shit. And with Kung Fu Panda 4 releasing exactly 1 year ago today, I wanted to revisit the film and answer the questions many fans have been asking. Compared to the original trilogy, the OGs, the peak, is Kung Fu Panda 4 really that bad? I already made a video on this topic back when the film first came out, so if you want to see my first reaction, click that little thing on the top right. But for those of you who want to focus on the now, the today, stick around to the end. After 1 year later, have my thoughts changed? Is Kung Fu Panda 4 really that bad? Yes!
Kung Fu Panda 4 wasn't meant to be a good movie. That was not my fault. Not your fault? Who filled my head with past movies? Who made me wait 8 years for the movie to release? Who denied me my destiny?
Kung Fu Panda 4. Yeah. Now if you've been on this channel for a while now, you will know that Kung Fu Panda has a special place in my heart, as corny as that may sound. I love these movies so goddamn much. From the storytelling, the characters, the animation, and while yes I agree that Kung Fu Panda 3 wasn't the best movie in the franchise, I still thought it was a fun conclusion to the story. So when I heard that DreamWorks was going to make a Kung Fu Panda 4, like many people, I was worried. I don't know why, but I feel like the number 4 is just a curse to any franchise that crosses it. Seriously, it's not just me, right? Matrix 4, Shrek 4, Spy Kids 4, Toy Story 4. Yes, we're still doing this! Age of Extinction, Terminator Salvation, freaking Love and Thunder, I can keep going. With all these great movies already had amazing trilogies, it makes you wonder why Hollywood can't just leave them alone. Oh wait, like if you're going into this movie expecting Kung Fu Panda 2 levels of storytelling, then yeah, you're gonna be disappointed. But if you're someone like me who didn't really have any high expectations for this movie, and just went in thinking it was just gonna be one of the other movie sequels 2024's been spamming out, then it's actually pretty good. Just like in 2023 with the Mario movie, Jack Black carried Kung Fu Panda 4. To say what you want about Steve, but he is great as Po, I love him as Po, he's good. And with that said, here comes the pain. So apparently the reason why the Fierce Five were not in this movie was because he wanted to be Po's story, where he is the main focus. And while it's fun and all, let me ask you something. Wasn't the whole trilogy just Po's story? Can we talk about that? Even with the Fierce Five taking some of the spotlight from time to time, the movies have always focused on Po. And if anything, it should be the other way around. Give us a Fierce 5 solo movie. Give us a Shifu origin story. Like come on, DreamWorks! So it makes you wonder, why do you feel the need to not include the Fierce 5 in this one? I mean, there are reasons, but like, the reason why the Kung Fu Panda movies work so well was not only because of Po's character journey throughout the trilogy, but also his relationship with the Five. They work off each other. Each character has something to contribute. They're a team, they're a family. So not including them in the movie, especially Tigress, feels like a disservice to the characters we've grown to love. And before you say, well actually in the credits, that doesn't count. Basically the movie's about Po learning to accept that life sucks. It turns out Po is really old, so now he has to find a successor to take his place as the Dragon Warrior. Okay. First off, who says that Po can't be the Dragon Warrior? Who decides that he can't be the Dragon Warrior? Shifu? In which case, why? Po, the guy in the prophecy, the guy who stopped Tai Lung, the guy who literally resembles the yin and yang, the guy who fought a warrior spirit, the guy who saved China multiple times, the guy chosen by Oogway himself, is not the Dragon Warrior. Now, I can go on a whole tangent on how I think that this is f***ing bullshit, but I'm not doing that today. Also, since when was the Dragon Warrior a mantle? That wasn't in the prophecy. Did Oogway just forget? I am so tired of this constant roller coaster. DreamWorks, What is wrong with you? Why can't you just make good movies?
Singing killed my grandma, okay?
While I agree that visually Kung Fu Panda 4 looks good, a part of me can't help but look at this and say, yeah, that's not Kung Fu Panda. They tried to do the same thing like they did with Puss in Boots, where they changed up the movie's art style and animation. And while it worked for that movie, Kung Fu Panda already has such a distinct style and feel for the world that every time I see this movie, it just doesn't feel right. It just looks so clean and vibrant compared to the last few movies' more grounded and visually unique aesthetic. It reminds me of Last Utopia by the way everything looks so squeaky freaking clean. Now for clarification, that is not criticizing the artists and animators by any means. Because again, the movie looks good. But I just wish they were able to keep the art style from the previous movies. That way, the franchise doesn't feel like it's lost its identity. I already talked enough about Tai Lung in my previous video, but make no mistake, this guy is a demon! Until he wasn't.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
Is this your king? Huh? Is this your king?
While the Chameleon isn't a bad villain, I found her to be not as interesting compared to the previous villains we've seen in the franchise. What makes her stand out is her lack of motivation. While a villain having an evil goal is important, what is also important is the reasoning for having that goal. Because giving a villain a reason why they are doing the things they are doing will tell you what kind of person they are, or whether or not you should take them seriously. And what's the Chameleon's reason? I'm going to take over the world! Because people made fun of me! Because I'm small! I wish I was making this up. Like, how is that your reasoning when Mantis is literally smaller than you? I am convinced that the writers either didn't watch the previous films or just forgot. Cause there's no way. She is the most basic villain stereotype. I do bad things because I'm bad. I'm going to take over the world because I'm evil. Outta hurt. If I had to describe the Chameleon's character, it's like a pizza with no sauce. Sure, it's okay as it is, but without the reasoning, backstory, and clever writing, she just ends up feeling underwhelming. Also, eating pizza with no sauce is freaking weird. Also, why is this movie so fast? I swear, the movie feels like it was supposed to be a 1-hour TV special and needs to add an extra 30 minutes. Like, when I was watching it for the first time in theaters, I was thinking to myself, damn, did he accidentally put this movie in 2x speed? But no, that's just how it is. It's like Poe has to fight a new Dragon Warrior. Boom! He fights the fox. Boom! He stops fighting the fox. Boom! He goes to the city. Boom! He fights a giant lizard. Boom! It's like they were just speedrunning through this entire movie and just trying to get it done as soon as possible. Out of the 3 actors who played the previous villains, the only one who came back to reprise his role was Ian McShane. And while I'm not complaining, it would have been nice if we got to see everyone come back. And I mean everyone. Overall, while I don't think Kung Fu Panda is a bad movie, I just wish DreamWorks took a different approach with this franchise.
It is now.
But you know what? Who knows? Maybe after the mixed reception that was Kung Fu Panda 4, DreamWorks will listen to their fans and take a new direction with their movie. Okay.
The Dragon Warrior! It's me!